Hello, and welcome back to more Mulana 2 with Brian, where I had an idea that I would like to try out, which I guess I could do from here. Yeah! So you'll recall, or maybe you won't, that this one, it was a prayer spot for Ani where he was lying on his back, and so it occurred to me that if I took a ton of fall damage, that might cause that to light up. And then it went woo-woo, but I'm not sure what happened as a result. What happened as a result? Right, offer your 3 prayers lest your prayers fail to reach Anu. Okay, so I just offered another prayer, I believe. Did something in this room change? Let me look around and see if I can determine if and what happened. Oh boy, okay. Let's kill Mr. Blue Skeleton. Still recording these way ahead of time. At the moment, gosh darn it, I keep forgetting about those. Oh crap! I do have a new controller, by the way, so I no longer have to worry about a sticky A button. So that is a nice change of pace. What did this say? Anzu, right. Alright, let's do this. Oh, crap. Alright, you are... Everybody in here is mean and bad. And I'm just trying to get to the top of the room to see if I can see anything new. Why does everyone gotta make things so difficult? Okay, duck. Darn it. Okay, here we go. Jump. Jump. There we go, okay. Can I see anything new up here? Darn it. Hey, go away, little thing. Go away, skeleton. Come on. This guy should not be this difficult to kill. Okay. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, it killed me. And I don't see that I opened anything up there. Darn. Okay, well, I didn't really make any progress there. I should be able to fall down to that spot a bit more easily, now that I know that that's a thing to do. Darn it. Right. These Eyes of Retribution, there's a lot of things that if my weapon accidentally kind of glances them, then bad things happen. Okay, if I walk over here, I can get that thing down there to come out at me, because I need to kill that before I can fall down to where I want to get to. Can I do this? Yeah. Okay, and then I can kill this guy. Great. And then once he's dead, I can fall here. I didn't fall far enough. Okay, I can jump back up there and fall there. Actually, I could probably... Wasn't that what I did before? If I fall from here. There we go. Okay. So that thing lit up. And now... I almost have to go back and review the video, because the previous one, I thought it like opened a chest in the room or something. And this one, it's not immediately apparent to me if and what has been unlocked. Let's go ahead and deal with this guy. I don't think I saw anything at the top of the room when I died last time, but let's look again. Yeah, my impression is that the further you get into the game, the more enemies there are. Because I've seen a few rooms, especially back in the Immortal Battlefield that we spent so much time in, where there are more enemies there now than there used to be at some point in the past. And so I'm not exactly sure... Gosh darn it, I did it again. Not exactly sure what all the triggers are that cause the enemy spawn rates to change. But there's definitely, for example, more of the just Lokapala warrior stormtrooper kind of guys. Kind of scattered all about. I don't see anything that's changed in this room. And it's not like this is opened. Okay, next question is... Remind me what this says. Excessive power not to be used, okay. The next question is, if I go back down to where I just prayed to Anu, is the thing still lit up? So is it like a permanent thing that I have done that remembers its state from room to room? My guess would be yes. But if it is, then I can at least go save my progress. And you know what? I can go through this room in order to get back over there. I can just do this and then come over here. Yeah, it's still glowing. So I think that progress is quote-unquote saved. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back and look at the previous one where I prayed to Anu, where I just had to look up and see if there was feedback or what changed inside that room. I feel like it had opened a chest in the previous room. Okay, I went and reviewed some previous video, and it is not the case that praying to Anu right here by looking up and causing that thing to glow is what opened the chest up there. It was in the upper left. There was a weight thing that appeared, and putting the weight down there is what caused the chest to open. So I think the 3 pray to Anu things are like completely different, and I have to do all 3 of them. Yeah, pray to Anu. And that one also has a look up one. Alright, so that was there. Oops. I just threw a shuriken or something. I also think I realized something about this place when I was reviewing the video, which is when you first came into the room to the right of me here, which we will see in a moment, there was a place, oops, actually, that I put down a weight right here, and I didn't see what effect it had. However, there's a mantra that's available right there. I bet it was covered up, and something moved out of the way so that I could read it. And the reason I bet that is because I realized that you could get to this room before simply by, I can just go ahead and show it, from down here. When we originally came to Ancient Chaos, we came from that door right over there. And something that I guess I failed to notice, or maybe it was only unlocked more recently, was that there was a ladder here. And so from that first doorway entrance, oops, gosh darn it, I could have climbed over here. Okay, this is a room that I still haven't figured out. So this is one that we still have to work on something. But basically, I think you could have seen the room with the mantra, but the mantra would have been covered up earlier in the game, and then you had to go around the top way in order to get to the place where you could put down the weight, abandon your desires, where you could put down the weight in order to uncover the mantra, and so that would kind of explain things. Abandon your desires. I feel like the one other place that we saw that there was something that we just had to like look away from. I don't have a map of this place, and it isn't clear to me if there's like a room above here that I could fall down into that area. And so that's the main thing that I think I might be able to do here. In any case, all of that aside, there's still one more of the 3 pray to Anus that we haven't figured out how to pray, and it's the one with the pushable block. And it looks like there's a guy in a pose where he might be kind of mid-block push. So I think I need to figure that out. And so I'm going to go try to figure that out. I guess right now, because I think it's this room. Yeah. So, let's take another look at this. It looks like he is looking down and has hands to both sides or something. And remind me, what is the good strategy? I guess doing that is the right way to try to kill this guy. Because I need to get this guy out of the way. And all these little guys out of the way before I can push the block successfully. So, simply pushing it left or right is not enough. And I'm really not sure what else I can do. Look at this pose. He's kind of looking down, but I don't think I can be pushing it and looking down. Yeah. How else can I use the block to my advantage? Like, I can, like, climb down here, and then I'm kind of, like, falling down. That's the same as if I were falling down there. And I think I've already tried like pushing the block over the edge and it doesn't go into the next room. Let me futz with this a little bit more. What about when I throw caltrops? Oops, I didn't actually select my caltrops. There we go. It's kind of like hands off to the side. Is there any other one of my weapons that kind of I end up looking like that? If I am holding a shield, I don't really look like that. If I'm holding up items, I don't really look like that. Remind me if I don't have the glove equipped. Hey, there we go. That looks like the pose. Yeah! Okay, and now there's a light from the top right. I'm glad I thought of that on my own. Okay, great. That means we can go save the game, and we've prayed to Anu in all 3 spots. Ah. It seemed like it had to involve the pushable block. And then all of a sudden I just had the insight of, wait a minute, what if we couldn't push the block? Because it's been a long time since we've been in that state. And sure enough, that was it. Okay. I will go save. And then, yeah, even with low health, now that we've saved, we can take a look up to the top right, wherever it seems like that light was coming from. Alright, let's wait for this guy to turn around. Great. I'm not sure if it's from up here or from the room to the right of here. Probably to the right, but can I go this way? Right, that's a place where we need a vase. Oh, yeah, and that was something... Is that related to the Yuga? I don't even remember. Okay, but I can't get across here. Okay, I'll meet you guys. Actually, it's not that far. We can stay on camera for this. Alright, a slow start. But I think I'm figuring things out. So now I've prayed to Anu in all 3 spots. And so now the expectation is... Oh, it's probably that top right room that looked like it was going to be a boss battle, but was just an empty room, the room that's above this one. I bet you that's where something has opened up. And that kind of seems like it makes sense from where the light seems to have been glowing from. I'm not actually going to do it, but I've at least been thinking about the fact that so often I accidentally hit something that goes and triggers the Eye of Retribution, that it might be smart for me to switch to like the knife as a weapon. Okay, this is the room I was trying to get to. Because it seems like the knife might be less likely with its short range to accidentally hit the wrong thing. Excessive power is not to be used. Okay, this is the room I thought was lighting up. It is not. So maybe this room? Yeah, this room. Oh! We have Ankh Jewels, and apparently there's going to be a boss battle here. Sure, let's just go for it and find out what we're in for. I didn't bring any fairies with me, but we'll just give this a try and see what happens. Okay, we're in some kind of sphere, it looks like. And I guess, Earth spheres, sure. Anu. Okay, what are you gonna do? Anu, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, boy. Okay. Are these things gonna roll around towards me, and can I hit them? Okay, they can definitely hit me. Okay. Oh, you're invulnerable to my attack, it seems like? That's not good. Why are there so many, vehicles lately with boss battles? I don't like it. Okay, still have not figured out where I can hit you that you're vulnerable. It might be as simple as you're gonna dive down, and then I can hit you in the head with your green eye. And it looks like I've already done some damage to you, but I don't know where. Ouch. Okay. So you have another attack. That seems to only attack at the borders. Seems like I can jump up through it or something. Or I'm not sure if I was actually doing something important to dodge the attack there. Okay. Okay, I did not figure out a way to hit you there. That doesn't seem to work. I'm really trying to hit him at the very top of his head at some point here. but I'm just doing an awful job of it. And it's not like I can hit these things, right? No. Also, were there any clues that I got from any people talking to me or anything crazy like that? Okay, I can hit him in the head, so we at least verified that he does have a weak point there. So that is useful information. I think I want to take a death, now that I know some things, and try this boss battle again. I could always bring a battle fairy with me, if I had to. Can any of my weapons be especially useful here? I do have one bullet in the pistol I could try to use. These things might work. Any chance? No, because your armor kind of blocks that. Anything else that I could use then? I mean, I could try to, when I do get my one swing very slow with the axe and try to do like double damage on his head when I get the opportunity. Alright, if I time that better, that could work, I think. So I guess we'll go for that the next time he drops back down low. Jump. Swing. Ah! I didn't quite get it. But I think with practice I could probably do that. Let's not worry too much about this attempt. Yes, okay, I dealt a fair bit of damage there. And now he's changing to this, and we know that we can just jump over it. Which really isn't that hard, actually. That's a nice change of pace. Alright, and now, how many of these are you going to shoot at me before you come down? Looks like you're about to come down. Darn it. Ah. Alright, and then are you going to shoot 2 of these at me and then come down? I think there's a pattern where it goes just like 1, 2, 3 shots and then it comes down. Okay, here comes another one. Nope, I was wrong. Okay. Ah! Ah! It takes a long time for this axe to wind up. And if you get hit during the animation... There we go. Okay, I got another shot on him. Then you kind of lose your opportunity. Okay, now we have to jump these. Sure. Oh, there's also the other thing in there. Okay. Yeah, kind of a long battle. I don't really enjoy it, but it's doable. But I might just bring an attack fairy. Darn it. If I lose this time. And the attack fairy will probably make short work of this guy, I would imagine, because I imagine it would just fly up and hit him in the head. Darn it. Alright, yeah, if he shoots at me, I'm just going to take the death. Alright, let's take a death. If we can, thank you. And I'll go grab an attack fairy. I hope the attack fairy doesn't hit something that causes the Eye of Retribution to get me. Also, I've managed to already take a little bit of damage, so we'll be starting at a little bit of a disadvantage. Do that. Alright, but I just need to get up to this room, and the attack fairy might help me out in terms of getting up there, especially if it would come up and attack the enemies that I'm going towards. Alright, I think it should last long enough, though, that we can do something good here. I need to switch to my Ankh Jewel. And then I guess I'll switch to the axe, and do I want to use... Let's use the axe, and I don't know that my secondary weapon really matters a whole lot. We'll do Earth Spears in case somehow an opportunity seems to arise. Yeah, the attack fairy is totally doing damage to him. Okay, that's great. Alright, and so I look for my opportunity to do one of these. Okay, I think it's about to come. Okay. Alright, he did 4 shots. Ah, darn it. Alright, the attack fairy is still doing some damage, though, I think. Yeah. Alright, go Gadget Attack Fairy. Win this boss battle for me. It looks like the attack fairy is going to do all the damage, and I'm not going to have to do anything. Yep. Okay, I'll take it. We'll call it strategic. I managed to deal some damage to him. I'm sure if I tried 10 times on my own, I probably could have done it. But I didn't feel like wasting a half an hour of my life to that. You've obliterated Anu, but the adventure continues! Alright, so that should be another guardian. I don't remember that there were any other guardian doors. But I think we're going to get a chest back in this room. And hopefully that'll contain something super awesome for us. I still don't have a map of this crazy place, if you can believe that. Hey, attack fairy, go attack that guy, please. Thank you. It's fun to watch. Okay, let's see what we get. Scriptures. Tell me about scriptures. I see them. A hexed tome with spells that protect ever so slightly against magic. Equip it to nullify damage from bats. Interesting. So I don't take damage from bats? Is that what that's telling me? That does not seem too incredibly useful. I should totally go and save my game, right? We still don't know what to do here. I still never found a map of this place, which makes me upset, but let's go save my game. And actually there's bats nearby here, so we can go quickly try to verify the bat damage thing. I'm pretty sure there's bats like just down in the room over here. Of course, this attack fairy, if it sticks with me, it's probably going to kill the bats before I get a chance to get hit by them. But I think the attack fairy should be wearing off very soon now. But I'm pretty sure right through here there's some bats. Yeah, there's a bat. Okay, but the attack fairy just killed it. Okay, at some point in the not-too-distant future, the attack fairy will wear off, and I will be able to test our bat hypothesis. There's a couple of bats up there. That one's dead. Hey! There we go. Okay, I am immune to bats. So, Scriptures has made us immune to bats, which seems kind of weird and arbitrary. Okay, the fairy went away, but there we go. We're immune to bats. And at some point, Samarantha was up here, I thought. And now I guess Samarantha's way up at the top of the village. Let's see, we defeated another Guardian. I can't remember if there was a N Guardian door that we can now open, but I don't think there is. So let me try to figure out what I want to do next. Someone in a comment a few videos ago had said, danger, frigid, that there was an exit out of the Icefire treetops that brought me to Buried Fortress. I see, this is the Buried Fortress. And some other clue mentioned the Buried Fortress. Is this also the Buried Fortress? This is also the Buried Fortress. I think this is probably the place. Well, I don't have the ability to deal with that yet. Can I double jump? Okay. Can I double jump up here? I can! Ah-ha-ha-ha! Seer's Prophecy Part 4. Okay, so we've never had a chance to read this before. So that's great. I want to record it, which I do by pressing this button, because I want to record all the prophecies. And can I double jump and get to there? I think maybe I can. And I just saved, so yeah, let's give it a try. So if I did not make it. I don't think I can get that high. So, is there another strategy? I would have to come from that right-hand side. So I would have to fall there, and I'd have to have the clothes to pick up that scannable glossary item. And so that does kind of reconfirm that there should be some way to get here from the top. And, okay. And what was it that it said about the Buried Fortress? There was a clue about the Buried Fortress. Maybe I have it in my glossary notes. Let me go see if I can find it. Or, sorry, in my text recorded notes. Okay, well, I didn't have that text in my text snapshots or whatever. So I couldn't go back and look up what the clue about the buried fortress was, but at least now we know where it is. One of the things that's very difficult about this game is that there's just so much information everywhere. Someone had suggested I might want to come down here. Yeah, because there might be a place that I could double jump that I didn't have a chance to double jump before. Yeah, like the name of every room. Or, it's not every room, because Altar of Birth, like, this is also called Altar of Birth, and that's where we got the birth sigil out of that chest a long time ago. Can I kill you yet? I think there's a moment where you are vulnerable, but I don't remember what that moment is. Yeah, what was I saying? Basically, there's so much information that you can't record all of it, and you can't remember all of it, and so... I mean, you probably could, like, write down the name of every single room that you've been in, for example. Okay, so it seems like I still... If this thing... I'm not sure if that's something that would melt, but maybe if the ice melts, then I'd be able to double jump up there, but I don't think this is a place I want to go right now. But there might also be somewhere else here in the Shrine of the Frost Giants where I have not gone. So let me try to futz around again for a moment. Not being harassed by the bats is actually pretty nice. It was only a episode or two ago that I figured out I could come up here, the sea altar. And let's see, you I can just kill. And then there's like one room that I could go up from here, but I think I still didn't reach all the rooms in the map, and I don't remember what type of dead end I encountered in here. Oh, it was the ice. Right. And we got something here. And I guess I've never been to the room right and up of me. Let's double check that without dealing with the ice. Is there any way to get through this wall to the right? A lot of these have been broken or have had kind of secret entrances, but it doesn't seem like it there. So it seems like we still need some kind of machine that gets activated to melt the ice, I think. Is what we'd need to proceed in this area. Is there anywhere else that I failed to double jump in this area? Okay, I spent a bit of time in the Shrine of the Frost Giants, and I did not see anything new there when I was exploring. We still have not found the map of this place of Ancient Chaos. Ugh. These Eyes of Retribution. And so I still must be missing something probably fairly obvious, I imagine. And so I just want to go back and look in some other places around and see. Also, since we prayed to Anu, by any chance did we unbrainwash these people? Oh, I think this is different. This is the Ancient Chaos as our home. There are places here even we cannot enter. Lie items necessary for the Dark Star Lord's trials. Gather all pieces of wisdom. All locations are recorded on the strange machine that was brought to this land. So there's a machine here apparently. And I guess praying to Anu the 3 times woke up the brainwashed people who we couldn't talk to before. There's another one in the upper left of this room. So let's do one of these dealios and deal with these guys. After taking lots of damage. And, oh, darn it. Alright, just ignore the enemies. Pangu, the power of the Anunnaki has been sought since ancient times. It's because they had bestowed their wisdom upon us incomplete, immature beings. Only one able to truly comprehend the intentions is the Dark Star Lord. Called to Nibiru, the fortress of the Anunnaki. Wars between us first children were caused by the Anunnaki. The stone tablet on which allegiance to the Anunnaki was pledged with the power of the stars sealed inside. You must be selected by the Dark Star Lord to venture to Nibiru to obtain the dissonance of the Anunnaki. Alright. The stone tablet on which the allegiance to the Anunnaki was pledged, with the power of the stars sealed inside. Alright, was all in green. Like, that was very important, but I didn't quite catch the meaning there. But let's not sweat it. let's instead... Right, there's still mystery here. Oh, crap, 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 crap. This could easily be the map, by the way, in this box, if I could just figure out how to get to... Ah, gosh darn it. Alright, let me go repeat those actions, and then we'll see if we can figure out how to reach that one weight to try to get the map, presumably? Maybe? Oh! What? This time I broke it and it made a noise, and now I can get over here. I'd broken this pot already from below? Did that somehow do it? I really don't understand what happened. Fortunately, I actually have a weight. I still can't break those pots. Alright, but hopefully this will be the map. It's the map. Alright. Let's check out a map of this place. My goodness. Yeah. Alright. We've actually seen a fair bit of this already. I guess I should draw this on my own and then see what we might still be missing after I save. Okay, there's a person to talk to over here. Oh, right. This is the guy who takes our money or our weights. I actually just went and bought some more weights to make sure that I have some on me. Okay, so we've talked to that person. We talked to both of those people. Yeah, so those are all the 3 people that we talked to, already marked on the map. So now that they've been unbrainwashed, we've got that going for us. And then remind me, hey, turn around, skeleton, so I can hit you in the back. Great. So if I go up here... This takes me to this crazy room. And then I could go up once again. Oh, I think I see where we haven't been yet in this area. So we've been in this room, we've been in the one below us, we've been in the one to the... Oh, it says that there's a backside Holy Grail tablet, or a shrine thing where we can do a temporary prayer in this room to the right of us. And I don't think I've seen that yet, actually. Is it, like, visible to me here? Is there a way to climb down through here somehow and get there? On that little ladder? Where else could it be? Yeah, I really don't see it right now in this room. But let's not worry about that too much, because that's not super important to me right now, being able to have a save here, because there's another save very nearby. Obviously, once we get the clothes, we'll be able to go through the fire here, and so when I draw up my map, I need to mark that on my map. Ah, darn it. Okay, skeleton, yeah, you look the other way. I'm gonna go over here, don't mind me, and climb up here, because there's this room, Ziggurat of Anu, which we still have not solved. You who possess all power, heed warning, excessive power is not to be used. Still not sure how to interpret that. So we've been here. We have been across here. I see, in the room below, right, is where you come in. Got it, got it. Through the corridor of blood, and that was the first place that we saw this. And obviously we've been up here, but then it looks like the top has a guardian door, and I don't remember if I've been there from the corridor of blood, so I need to check that out. But we've been to every room in this place. So let me head over to the corridor of blood and try to get to Ancient Chaos and see if I can do something that way. Yeah. Yes, okay. Right, and there's a yellow chest here, which eventually, hopefully, we'll figure out how to deal with that as well. And now, right, with the double jump, I can jump up here easily, and I can get up here. Okay, and here's the place that we went across. And so, up top, according to the map, there's some kind of guardian door, which maybe I've killed enough guardians now that we could open it and go to a new place. Yes! 5 guardians, it looks like it should open. And it does. Okay. Sadly, I'm inept, so it's going to take us a moment to actually get up there. But I can't wait to see what it is. Okay, let's kill the skeleton. Remind me what this says. Altar of worship to Echidna lies in her hands, the lands of the mother. And so Echidna, yeah, we found that like outside the starting village, like up and to the right. Oh, there's another Yuga wheel. Hey! And we're at the other part of the Takamagahara Shrine. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. What are the chances there's like a save point over here? Apparently 0. Danger, combustible gas. Okay. I should save this for next time. I think we've done enough for today. We now know how to get to Takamakazuchi's anterior chamber. And there are dangers, and there's another Yuga wheel puzzle, and look forward to all of that in the future. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more La Mulana 2. For now, bye-bye.